Hey everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
Derek Heron.
I'm Andrew Mercer.
And we are back with a reaction for you guys. This is actually a reaction for a teaser for a project that is coming out that none of these guys knew about, I don't think, but I knew about it, and they actually just released this teaser. There's actually a Are You Afraid of the Dark tribute film being made.
Huh.
And that is being released, I believe, this October.
Okay.
And so this is a trailer for it.
All right, I'm excited. I'm sold.
Let's check it out in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hope you don't
He didn't
suck.
say die. Afraid of. Dive on in.
Don't go near the boy. I will not have any more of this nonsense. Said there are rules in this house, didn't I?
It's got that old school feel to it.
Didn't I?
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this story
This is kind of chic.
Hell yeah.
Tale of the Ghostly Guest.
Huh.
Interesting.
Oh, of course, Halloween 20.
So
Everyone's
someone
cat.
just made a new...
What's up, guys? I'm Zach Lockard. I'm one of the directors on the Are You Afraid of the Dark tribute film.
And I'm Lyndon Alvarez, the director of photography.
They don't
Growing
seem
up as a
like
kid, this
they're
show was very close
old
to our
enough.
hearts. We want to pay homage to the original show while also giving you something new and different.
So we hope you kind of just like what you've seen so far. We've got a dedicated team of people right now trying to make this whole entire thing work. But we need your all's help as well. Help spread the word about our Indiegogo campaign. On the site link, there are many ways for y'all to get involved.
Don't forget to share this on social media because not only does it help us a lot, but we also are very interested in your feedback.
We've got production running through October with the intent to deliver this to y'all just in time for Halloween. So again, I'm Lyndon Alvarez.
I'm Zach Lockard. Let's make this show a reality, inspire a younger generation.
Couldn't
Interesting.
get over
Alright.
his eyes seem messed up.
I wasn't looking at his eye.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to see what was behind them.
His eyes are two different colors.
Was that it? Was that
Yeah.
just it? Maybe
Which
it was the
one?
shading too? Like
Yeah,
the
it might have been
darker
the
eye-
shading.
oh,
Which one?
Man. You'll see it
Oh.
when it comes
Well, let's talk
more
about the trailer,
Okay,
though.
so I thought the story shots were really cool. And then when they got into the Midnight Society clip, I was like, ew.
Oh, really? You didn't like that? You didn't
Yeah.
like seeing the return of that?
No, I think it was just the way it was set. It just felt weird. It was
Really?
felt off.
Huh.
I felt like the Midnight Society needed to be first before they showed this little bit.
I
at the
guess it is
beginning.
a little confusing, but yeah, it
Does
just,
it feel too clean, or
yeah.
what?
I think
it
what
doesn't
it
have
is,
that
it
grainy
doesn't-
look.
It
doesn't
doesn't
have
feel
that
like it's
early
really
90s.
outdoor. Of course, it wasn't really shot outdoors, and when the
Yeah.
Canadians did it, but it felt like they were outside in the dark in the woods. Of course, when it came out,
Right.
in the '90s, as much as it could be, and I don't know. I felt like it needed to be a little bit more grungy. I don't know. We'll see.
Did it get you excited at all that they're doing a revival of it?
It
though?
does.
Like,
It does. I guess it's also the shock of like not
new kids and
yeah, yeah, and they're all like different and.
But then you get into the whole, isn't it,
It is a
better to
new-
have
it's a-
something than nothing,
Yeah.
rather than like right now all
It's
you
a
have
new
is the old stuff.
generation,
But new filmmaking techniques,
Yeah.
new technology.
and obviously it's cleaner.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It just felt like these shots were a little bit more cinematic than the shots with them around the campfire. And I
there's-
think that's the disconnect.
The reason I'm leaning so hard on Marsha's opinion on this, guys, is because Marsha's a huge Are You Afraid of the Dark fan,
Yeah.
so much so that she actually formed her own podcast about it not too long ago.
Yeah.
It's on hiatus right now, but where can they check it out?
It's the Latchkey
Latchkey Club, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's
She
been
forgot
so
the name of her own podcast.
Well, we were doing it, but then I was like, I really want to work more on the horror shows. I like the horror show stuff kind of like overrides that, because it's a horror show and I started here, but I would like to get back into it, and maybe this is going to inspire me to get more back into it.
Maybe that would be the relaunch thing. Watch
Maybe,
the tribute
yeah.
film to relaunch
Yeah.
into it.
Or even if we like kind of come back and maybe do something on the show about it.
We can,
do
yeah.
it on
I
the
would
horror
absolutely
show.
be
makes
a
a little bit
crossover.
more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
But yeah, I love it. There was like 80 different episodes, I think.
8? Oh, we did more
80.
than that. Oh, 80 episodes of the
Total.
Latchkey Club? Really?
No. Of the
oh,
show.
of the show. Okay, I was like, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of them I don't really remember. So we kind of got through. I think we only got through like 5 or 6 of them.
Well, I only watched one.
Yeah.
But I was mainly on the Highlander side of the podcast,
Yeah.
which I want to
is
get back
so
to too.
fun.
It is
Yeah.
kind of fun. Like I had more fun creating a new Highlander. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're distracted from this.
We digress.
Andrew, what did you think of this?
Looks good. Honestly, it brings me back to, when I was watching this stuff, I was a kid, like kid. So I vaguely remember this stuff. I remember bits and pieces of some of the
Submitted for the
stories
approval.
and stuff like that.
Nicest
Like I would have never been able to guess that, but as soon as they said it, I was like, oh my god, I remember all of this. So, they had Wild and Crazy Kids at the time. They had like all those shows I was really into.
Hey, dude.
Yep, Hey Dude was one. I just that whole time
He's wearing a
frame.
Rugrats shirt.
Yeah, well, he had all the Cat
Yeah.
Dog, Angry Beavers, Our Real Monsters. Like those are all shows.
If you guys didn't see the Rocco's Modern Life short that just got
they coming
released,
out with it?
Oh,
they
yeah.
just released a short where it's like a mini episode of them in the new Modern Life,
Yeah.
and they're like experiencing like iPhones and shit like that. It's really awesome.
That
Yeah.
would be fun.
Yeah.
But I,
That was a great trailer.
You watched it? Okay, yeah.
I feel like this is, a lot like that stuff. So they are doing a really good job of portraying it similar to, exactly like. I don't think you can really do it just because technology has come. It's really hard to go backwards and shoot on.
And you don't
old
want to
style
really
film.
though.
Yeah.
You want to
No,
bring. You're
you
trying
want
to
new stuff.
drag that property
like
into the new
Saved
millennium.
by the
you
Bell
know?
new class.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Well, I
better.
hope not. I hope it's better.
Well, hopefully, like more stories, and it's definitely going to be shot better than the first one was because of all the enhancements.
Like you said, thinking about it as a kid, if the stories look better, though, that's what's going to capture the kids.
Yeah.
The little fire scenes, that's not what I remember. I remember the
I
actual
remember
scenes and the
that.
scary stuff.
I remember the fire stuff.
I
remember the
wasn't
fire
Really? No.
I wasn't
I
old
remember
enough to really be like, oh, who are these people? Like, I didn't get 2 separate storylines. Like, I was like, get to the story, shut these people up, and get to the story.
that.
See, I was like, I love.
But that's like
where's
early
that-
I like the-
anthology, though. You got to consider it's early
Yeah.
anthology.
But
I like
I'm
the-
like 8. I don't care. Just
I like the
send me
fact
to the
that
story.
the build up, like the creepy intro scene
Yeah,
that
the
happens,
campfire.
and then they're around the campfire,
Midnight
and
Society.
you wanted to be part of. You wanted to be a storyteller. You
Yeah.
wanted to tell the ghost stories around the campfire and that interaction between them. And yes, the stories were a big part of it too. But I think you needed that creepy, like you're in the woods and the campfire and you're telling ghost stories feel to it.
I like that about the show, definitely.
But I
I-
just feel like there's a disconnect between the footage here. But that's-
Yeah.
What were your main
Anyways, go ahead.
impressions, Dirk?
I don't know. I felt like they didn't give me enough. Like
It's a
it is a teaser, I know, but
And it's an Indiegogo thing, so they
Yeah.
did pretty well for just shooting what they could shoot for an Indiegogo trailer.
yeah, I do like the campfire stuff though. Actually,
I do too. I like it.
'Cause
I like it more
totally-
than the other stuff.
It did bring me back to
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
But this stuff's a little corny. The actual story that they're trying to portray.
All right.
It's so funny because I'm like the opposite.
Well, there you go, guys. That was our opinion of the Are You Afraid of the Dark tribute film teaser. Let us know in the comments down below if you watched this show back in the day, or if you're too young, if you are intrigued by this. It's just a group of kids telling campfire tales, and every episode was a new story because it was an anthology. It was one of the early anthologies that was on TV. It was the young kids' Tales from the Crypt. You know what I mean? So it was pretty cool. So let us know what you thought of this. I'd be interested to find out. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
Derek Heron.
I'm Andrew Mercer.
Marshburger.
And remember,
Stay
stay scared.